Hey, what's going on? The shirt I asked you to send to the cleaner isn't back yet.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was late dropping it off. It should be back tomorrow. Can you wait a little longer?
No, that's not the point. Isn't it your job to plan ahead and make sure it's ready when I need it?
My bad, I admit it. But I'm juggling work and all the housework too, so I was hoping you'd cut me some slack.
So you're saying you're busy? I'm just as busy as you are. You're home all day, so you should handle things better.
Yeah, I may be home all day, but you know I work full-time too, right? And we've talked about splitting chores before.
Splitting chores? That's just something you decided on your own and tried to force on me.
I'm not forcing anything. I'm just saying it would help me out if you pitched in a bit, so we can share the load.
Yeah, I hear you. But wouldn't it make more sense for me to focus on work or hobbies instead of wasting time on housework?
Maybe, but that leaves me carrying the entire burden.
Aren't you supposed to take care of me, though? That's what married couples are about.
If you say so, we should support and help each other, shouldn't we?
You're just using that as an excuse to push more onto me. I have my way of doing things, and you should just manage on your own.
All right, but I hope you'll think about being a little more considerate toward each other.
Considerate? If anything, you should start by making more of an effort to ease my load. Zoe, about that new refrigerator you mentioned the other day, what did you decide?
Well, we've been using the current one for over 8 years, so it's probably the right time to replace it. But we'll need to adjust the budget a bit.
Budget? That's not a big deal, is it? If we need it, we should just buy it.
I agree it's necessary, but since I manage the household finances, I need to balance it with our other expenses.
Do you really have to think about it in such detail?
Maybe not, but I also want to make sure we're saving enough for the future. We need a cushion for unexpected expenses.
You're worrying too much. Unexpected expenses don't happen that often, and I just want to come home and see a shiny new fridge.
That may be true, but for someone managing the budget, it's not something I can ignore. I'd rather make careful decisions when it comes to big purchases.
Well then, wouldn't it help if I increased my income? I could work overtime or even start a side hustle.
Well, that would be great. But are you really ready for that? You don't help with housework as it is, so adding more work on top of that doesn't sound easy.
Yeah, well, thinking about it doesn't cost anything, right? For now, why don't we put the fridge on hold and prioritize other things?
If that's the case, I'd like you to start by helping out with some housework. Even that small change would ease the budget a bit.
Alright, I'll think about it. But make sure we're still moving toward replacing the fridge, okay?
Fine. I'll carefully consider it before making a decision. Does that work for you?
Yeah, sure. I'll leave it to you. Just don't take too long, alright? I just finished work. Finally taking a breather. I'm texting you before I start driving back. There's something I want to ask you today.
Hey, hon. Sounds like you had a tough day. What did you want to ask?
Did you finish paying off the house loan? Mom just messaged me and I was stunned.
Oh yeah, I was planning to tell you when you got home. Sorry for not mentioning it sooner.
Well, I already know because of Mom, but you could have told me beforehand.
I'm sorry. I told her earlier today, but I wanted to let you know in person. Anyway, our house loan is officially paid off this month. It's such a milestone.
Wow, that's earlier than I expected. I didn't think we'd finish it this quickly.
Actually, we made an early repayment along the way. That's how we managed to pay it off 9 years ahead of schedule. And it's thanks to your hard work too.
Really? Well, either way, that's great.
I've been thinking we could increase our monthly savings now. It'd be nice to plan for our future with a little extra cushion.
Savings, huh? That's important, but let's take it easy for now. Let's just enjoy the fact that the loan is done.
You're right. Let's take some time to celebrate together.
Yeah, I like that. Man, it's finally done, huh? It really feels like a weight lifted off our shoulders.
Hey, it's suddenly so quiet around the house. Where's everyone?
Oh, we're all on a mini getaway. We decided at the last minute.
A mini getaway? What? You didn't even tell me about this.
It's just a little thing for Mom and Dad. I want them to enjoy. It's my way of showing appreciation.
Oh, that's great. But why didn't you say anything before you left? I have my own plan, but if you told me, I could have helped you plan.
It didn't seem like something I needed to bother you about. It's smoother if I do it myself.
Still, you could have at least told me where you were going or how long you'd be gone. That's just basic courtesy.
It's a 3-day, 2-night trip starting today, so we won't be back for a bit.
3 days? And it's all on weekdays? Isn't this the busy season at work? How did you even get time off?
I already arranged the leave, so it's fine. And busy season or not, I made it work.
Well, at least tell me where you're going. I want to know in case something happens.
Right now, we're at Moon Lake. About to take a boat out, so I can't reply anymore.
Wait a second. Ugh. Seriously, you're so selfish.
Mom, are you enjoying yourself over there? I figured I should check in on you, since it wouldn't be fair if only I was having fun.
Oh, Justin, how thoughtful of you to ask. Thanks to you, I just had a nice walk, and now Dad and I are enjoying wine on our porch. Having a son who's so caring is truly a blessing.
Glad to hear you're having a good time. It makes me proud to know I'm doing my part as a son.
And what about you? You're not just sitting idly in your cabin, are you?
Me? I'm about to hop in a jacuzzi with my girlfriend.
Oh my! Enjoy?
Of course. It's an outdoor jacuzzi. Gotta make the most of it with some sweet time together.
Well, isn't that romantic? Youth is such a wonderful thing.
Exactly. That's why I want to finalize the divorce with Zoe soon and start fresh with her.
Oh, absolutely. She's everything we could have hoped for. Young, beautiful, and just lovely in every way.
Right? She's 24. The other day when we went shopping together, the cashier asked if we were father and daughter instead of a couple. That's how youthful she looks. Zoe, on the other hand, is turning 41, hasn't had kids, and honestly, it's time to move on.
You're making the right decision. Dad and I are eager to see the face of a grandchild someday. Anyway, thanks again for planning this trip. It's so heartwarming to see you prioritizing family.
Yeah, it's a nice break for me too. Now that the mortgage is paid off, we have more disposable income. So we should indulge in things like this from time to time.
Oh, absolutely. Let's make sure to enjoy more family time like this.
Oh, by the way, I told Zoe that I'm staying in the same cabin as you guys. Make sure to keep the story consistent, okay?
Of course. Even though we're in separate cabins, being in the same location makes it easy to keep the details aligned.
That's my mom. Always reliable.
Well, this is nothing for me. Besides, it's convenient that she doesn't seem suspicious.
Isn't it? She believes whatever I say, so there's no risk of this trip getting exposed. Let's just keep it chill.
Of course. Once you get back, we'll finalize the timing for that plan.
Yeah, as soon as I say, I'm home at the front door, the mission begins.
Got it. I'll remind Dad too, so everything goes smoothly.
I'm counting on you. One slip up and the whole thing falls apart.
Leave it to me. You know we're always in sync when it comes to things like this.
That's reassuring.
Honey, can we talk for a moment? For the past 2 weeks, you've been ignoring me. If there's a reason, can you please tell me? You don't respond when I try to talk to you, and even when I send messages like this, you just leave them unread without replying. And is it just me, or do your parents seem to be avoiding me too? If there's something going on, you need to tell me, because I honestly don't know what to do at this point. Or is this another case of everyone except me going on a trip somewhere? If this keeps happening, it's seriously starting to wear me down. So even just a word from you would help a lot.
I've got something funny to share.
Oh, what is it?
So Zoe seems like her mental state is starting to crack a bit.
Oh, I knew it. It looks like it's starting to work, doesn't it?
Yeah. Earlier today, she sent me a message saying she doesn't understand why I'm ignoring her. All I've been doing is not replying her, and she's stressing herself out. It's hilarious.
Oh, that's perfect. If you keep wearing her down like this, she won't be able to take it much longer.
Exactly. She's not going to stay in this kind of relationship for long. It's only a matter of time before she decides she wants a divorce. I'll keep the plan going for now, but as long as we don't say anything, there's no way she'll ever find out about Maggie. Plus, with the mortgage paid off, we've got extra cash to spend on trips, eating out, and spending on her. It's perfect. It's literally a win-win.
And just to double check, though, you're sure it's safe? There's no way she'll find out, right?
Of course not. This isn't my first time. Remember when I pulled this off with my ex back when we lived together? That worked out just fine. And this time, you and Dad are in on it too. It's 3 against 1. There's no way this won't succeed. Oh, Maggie's asking me to join her for a dip in the jacuzzi. Talk to you later.
Again?
Of course. What else to do in the countryside?
Oh, that's fantastic. Go enjoy yourself. So the house is quiet again this morning, and it turns out you're off on another getaway. And this time, you even left divorce papers behind. The reason? Decided to divorce a barren woman at 41? Unbelievable. It's disgustingly rude, and to say something like that so casually shows just how far you've fallen as a human being. Honestly, it's so absurd that I can't even be mad anymore. It's laughable. But I don't have the time to waste being dragged down by your nonsense, so let's get to the point. It's been 2 months since you all started ignoring me, and I've decided this ends now. As you're well aware, the mortgage is fully paid off, and as you may have forgotten, this house has always been in my name. That means every right to decide what happens to it belongs solely to me. Here's the news. I've sold it. The new owners will be arriving soon, and I'm moving out today. You'd better start packing your things and get ready to leave as well.
Holy crap! You sold the house? What are you even thinking?
Oh, look. A reply at last.
Huh?
I mean, you couldn't keep ignoring me once I sold the house, could you?
Wait, is this some kind of joke just to get a reaction out of me? You're just messing with me, right?
I'm sorry to disappoint, but it's not a joke. The house is sold.
You've got to be kidding me.
Last month and the month before, while you were off on your trips, I had it appraised and finalized the sale with a real estate agency. And by the way, you'll need to vacate by the end of the month. As for me, I'll be gone by the end of today.
Wait, calm down. You don't even have the right to sell the house on your own. If you actually did that, it would be completely illegal.
What nonsense are you talking about? Like I said, this house has always been in my name. I've been the one paying off the mortgage.
What?
I also paid the down payment, property taxes, and every other cost related to the house. And now you're accusing me of being a criminal? How is that not absurdly unfair?
Hold on. Didn't I give you $700 every month for household expenses? You must have used that for the mortgage too, right?
That money? It barely covered utilities and part of the grocery bill each month. Did you honestly think that was enough to support the entire family?
No way.
As for the mortgage, taxes, and everything else I mentioned earlier, those all came out of my earnings. Your contribution was just a small fraction of the overall costs. Did you seriously believe I could manage a household of 4 with just $700 a month? The world doesn't work that way. Also, are you even aware that your salary is significantly lower than the average for your age group? Because of that, I ended up shouldering so much of the financial burden.
That can't be true. I'm not making that little, am I?
Do you not remember applying for the mortgage in your name and being denied? And how, when I applied under my name, it was approved immediately?
Did that really happen?
What, you've already forgotten? Maybe you don't remember because I handled everything, from the down payment to the paperwork.
I thought the house was mine all along. I never even considered otherwise.
I guess it's no surprise, though. You left all the responsibilities, documents, and processes completely up to me. You never tried to understand how it all worked. Not even once.
Wait a second. So the money I thought we had as extra after paying off the mortgage, the money I used for trips and luxuries,
That extra was only for me. For you, nothing changed. The money you wasted just reduced your own savings. Oh, and during the 2 months you were ignoring me, you only gave me half the usual amount for living expenses. Just $300 a month. Did you mistake that as extra money and spend it?
No way. I misunderstood everything?
In reality, there was never any extra, and things are going to get much harder for you now. If we go through with a divorce, you'll have to cover all the financial responsibilities I've been handling, but now from your much smaller salary. Don't forget that.
Wait, you really calculated everything to that extent?
Of course. If you redirect the tens of thousands you've been spending on your hobbies and entertainment to living expenses, and fully utilize your parents' pensions, you might be able to make it work. But even then, unless you budget carefully, you'll run out of money quickly. Are you ready for that?
There's no way I can do that. You know it's impossible, don't you? You're saying this on purpose. This can't be real. How did it come to this? Hey, what the hell is this supposed to mean? I come back from a trip and find a document from your attorney waiting for me. What kind of harassment is this? Have you finally lost your mind?
Harassment? Not at all. I just presented you with a dose of reality. If you read the contents carefully, you'll understand exactly what it's about.
A demand for alimony? What's the reason for this?
The reason is simple. You cheated. What else could it possibly be?
What? I didn't cheat. This is just a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding? Don't make me laugh. Look at the evidence included in the envelope. It's all there. Your actions, your interactions with the other woman. I've gathered all the proof. After consulting with my attorney, I decided to send all that. Your excuses won't work anymore.
You lawyered up. I can't believe you were seriously preparing for this all along.
Of course. Oh, by the way, I've already sent a letter to your girlfriend as well.
You gotta be kidding me. Why did you do that?
Oh, why not? I just want her to know who you really are.
Anyway, I'm already broke. How am I supposed to handle this?
That's for you to figure out. This is just a consequence of dumping all your responsibilities on me for so long.
Hey, Zoe! What is going on here? How could you sell the house without consulting anyone? I heard that the entire mortgage was paid off by you, is that true? And the house is sold now. That can't be true, can it?
Unfortunately, it's true. If you want more details, my attorney, who's visiting you soon, will bring copies of all the documents related to the house. You can ask him for clarification.
This can't be. The house meant so much to us. How could you do such a thing?
It meant a lot to me too. But let's be honest. That so-called two-generation family home was nothing more than a facade. I paid for the entire thing, yet none of my opinions were ever considered.
What do you mean by so-called?
From the outside, sure, it looks like two separate units with two entrances, but inside, everything was connected. Living room, kitchen, bathroom, all shared. Our living space was never truly independent.
But there was a kitchen upstairs too.
That no counter, no fridge, no pantry kitchen? Calling it a kitchen is generous, and expecting anyone to use it for daily cooking is absurd. And by the way, it was you who insisted on that mini kitchen. You claimed housework is a daughter-in-law's duty, so one big kitchen is enough. And had it designed with a clear intention of dumping all the cooking on me. On top of that, the kitchen counter height was tailored to your height of 4 feet 9 inches. I'm 5 feet 5 inches. It was so low it destroyed my back.
I didn't know it cost you so much trouble.
Well, now you do. And since this is the last time I'm addressing it, I'm saying everything I've kept inside. That setup made my life harder in every way. It wasn't two-generation living at all. If you say it's too late, you're absolutely right. But I still have more to say. My back pain you always made snide remarks of? Looking back, it's clear your poorly designed kitchen played a big role in causing it.
What are you saying?
Luckily, a friend recommended a great chiro, and I'm starting a proper treatment now. It's a relief to finally be in a position to take care of my health.
You could have done that without divorcing.
Oh, really? because you flat out said, "It's embarrassing for a daughter-in-law to have back pain, so don't go to the doctor." I followed your orders like a fool. And you know, there's a good chance my back pain contributed to us not having children. I just thought I'd throw that out there too.
What do you mean?
Anyway, it's all too late now, isn't it? But since this is the last time, I figured there was no harm in saying it.
Anyway, about the house.
It's already sold, so it's no longer in my possession. If you have any questions, please contact the real estate agency directly.
So it's really sold?
Yes, it's completely out of my hands now. There's no point discussing it with me any further. Bye now.
Zoe, please help me. I'm completely out of money. I don't understand why my account is completely empty.
Help you? Before you ask for help, maybe you should reflect on your own actions first. My attorney already explained the details of the asset division, so you must have a good understanding of it, right?
But still, I have no idea how things got this bad.
To put it simply, most of the savings included in the asset division has already been spent by you. And not only that, you even dipped into my savings from before we were married, which you had no right to touch. You're obligated to return that money. This is the result of your own actions.
So my share of the assets will be reduced because of that?
Exactly. You're now facing the consequences of your reckless spending. And to think most of that money was spent on luxury gifts for your girlfriend? It's honestly pathetic. You wasted money trying to act like you were rich, and now you're paying the price. Complaining about it is completely out of line.
Ugh. What am I supposed to do?
How about starting by accepting that you're responsible for the mess you're in?
If I'd done that sooner, things wouldn't have come to this. And now she found out about it and dumped me.
Oh, really? Well, that's unfortunate. But I can't feel sorry for you. It's the result of your own lack of honesty with her.
Listen, Zoe, just for a moment. About the divorce, I really think we should try to work things out.
No, thank you. There's absolutely no reason for me to stay with you anymore.
But you haven't even heard me out yet. Can't you at least think about it?
Oh, I don't need to hear it to know. Whatever you're going to say will just be about what's convenient for you. So there's no point in listening. The final documents have already been submitted to the court, remember?
Really? We didn't have to rush it.
Rush? There's nothing rushed about it. I have no intention of ever being involved with you or your family again. Even if the world turned upside down, that wouldn't change.
Zoe, please think it over.
My decision is final. This is the end of my time with you. Goodbye. Justin and his mother managed to completely ruin themselves. After moving out of the house, they moved in with relatives, but they quickly caused problems and were kicked out. Justin's mother acted like she was the pillar of the family, refusing to help with any housework while constantly bossing others around. Eventually, her behavior led to the entire family being cut off from those relatives. As for Justin, his girlfriend's pregnancy came to light, and she publicly demanded that he take responsibility in the office where they both worked. The icy stares from his coworkers must have been unbearable. In the end, both of them quit their jobs. After being kicked out of their relative's house, they all ended up moving into a small rundown apartment. Justin's mother reportedly threw a fit, saying it was unbearable to live in a place like that, but no one paid her any attention. Meanwhile, Justin is struggling to support his parents and his pregnant new wife, working multiple part-time and day labor jobs to make ends meet. However, the new wife's demands have been escalating, and now he's reportedly drowning in debt. As for me, I'm thoroughly enjoying my new life. I've moved to a lovely neighborhood with kind and welcoming neighbors, and I'm living in a comfortable environment. My back pain has significantly improved since starting treatment, and I've been able to take plenty of time to focus on taking care of myself. From now on, I'm going to enjoy the time I spend for myself. Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.